How do youth coaches create game-like scenarios in small spaces? Imagine stepping onto a tiny field and feeling like you're in a real game. That's what creating game-like scenarios in small spaces is all about. Coaches do this by designing activities that mimic the demands of actual matches but in a compact area. This approach helps young athletes develop skills like quick thinking, precise passing, and smart movement. One common method is using small-sided games. These are games with fewer players, such as 2 versus 2 or 4 versus 4, played on smaller fields. For example, a 4 versus 4 game on a 20 by 30 yard field keeps players involved and forces them to make quick decisions. This setup makes every touch count and simulates real game pressure. Coaches also mark zones or grids on the field using cones or lines. These zones guide players to stay within certain areas or move between them. It teaches players to be aware of space and how to find open spots. For instance, dividing a 25 by 50 yard field into smaller sections helps players learn to maintain team shape and avoid crowding. Spacing and movement are key. Coaches often use drills like triangle passing or mini-games that focus on keeping proper distance from teammates. These activities teach players to support each other and create passing lanes, just like in a real game. Moving into open space after passing is a skill that translates directly to full field play. Tactical themes are incorporated into these small games. Coaches might focus on attacking, defending, or transitioning. For example, a drill could emphasize quick passing and movement to simulate attacking under pressure or defensive positioning to stop a forward push. This helps players understand how to react in different game situations. Quick decision-making is encouraged by designing scenarios where players must react fast. Small spaces mean less time to think and more pressure to act. Coaches create situations where players have to quickly switch from offense to defense or make fast passes, mimicking the speed of real matches. Neutral or support players are sometimes added. These players act as extra options for the team in possession, creating overloads. This encourages players to find space and make strategic passes, similar to real game overloads. Adjusting the difficulty level based on age and skill is important. For younger players, coaches keep the activities simple with fewer players and smaller spaces. As players improve, they add more players, larger areas, and more complex tactical elements to better reflected full-game scenarios. Practically, coaches set up small grids with cones for 3 versus 3 or 4 versus 4 games. They focus on maintaining team shape and quick ball movement. Drills like triangle passing teach players to move after passing and find open space. Transition games where teams switch from offense to defense after losing possession help reinforce game-like pressure. Communication and supporting teammates are also emphasized. Coaches design games that requiring players to talk, support, and cover space effectively. These small space activities give young athletes real experience, helping them develop technical skills, tactical awareness, and physical fitness. All of this prepares them for full field competitions and makes youth sports more fun and rewarding.